Hi guys. A few months ago, I did a Xavier cosplay that makes me want to cry. I'm exaggerating, it's not that bad. Except it is! I could do so much better than that, chat. I promised that I would redo it, and today is that day. I have a bunch of different Xavier clothes because I'm crazy, and I have some prosthetics! I'm not going to a con or anything, so my plan is just to keep spamming until I look like the Xiaohongshu baddies. No, but seriously, the cosplay there is like on another level. I want whatever the hell these guys are on, dude. Oh wow, it's me. It's a fresh new morning and time for my first cosplay since the incident. Here's what Xavier looks like for reference. It took me an embarrassingly long time to put the wig cap on, but what if we just ignored that? I already got changed into my first outfit, and underneath I have this thing. It's to make me look more like a man. I was trying to decide between the muscle shirt and the shoulder pads, but I will be picking the shoulder pads because they're more comfortable. They look about the same, so it doesn't really matter. I tried a wig on so we kinda know what we're working with, and I don't really know what to say, so let's just move on. Okay, so first I taped up my face because I wanna look snatched. Don't do this with regular tape, by the way, because you'll regret it. Use micropore medical tape. I actually don't know if the tape actually does anything though. Like, I think the tape on my cheeks kinda helps, but I don't know about the tape on my jawline. Then I put in my eye contacts and also some green primer because my face is kinda red. And guess who got some foundation? This is actually gonna be my first time using foundation since like 2 or 3 years ago. People were asking me to try it again last video, so I thought, why not? I saw everybody glazing Tirtir online, so I got that, but I should have gone to a shop to buy it instead, because what the hell? This is a face that says, what the fuck have I done? Chat, this might not be my shade. Yo, in my defense, the Tirtir website, they had like the try the shade on yourself thing, and this one was a perfect match online. Maybe that's because I was in the sun or something, I don't know. I thought it was kinda suspicious how it was like 2 shades up what I thought I'd be, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Bro, I am literally white. This is crazy, gang. I thought about restarting, but I was looking too far to turn back. So I thought maybe if I added shading, then it'd look closer to my actual skin tone. I'll just not use highlighter. By the way, while I was doing eyeliner, my family kept walking into the bathroom and looking at me funny. They didn't say anything though, which is even scarier. Like, they just looked at me in silence and carried on with what they were doing. That says a lot about their opinion of me. Anyway, I kinda just did the makeup how I normally do it, with red at the bottom to make my eyes look bigger, and a bit of eyeliner on the side of my lips to make them look longer. Because I have very small lips. I think because I had a lighter base though, the red stood out way too much, so I put some powder on it to smooth it out. I learnt my lesson from last time, so I will not be doing the eyebrows. We will have fake eyelashes though. I added these bottom ones and gave them a trim to blend in better. I think it looks good like this, but I decided to try on the top eyelashes too. We might as well carry on experimenting, chat. I think I added a bit of egg sal as well, but honestly I didn't really like how either of them looked. It just looks way too heavy in like a bad way. I ended up keeping them for some photos anyway because bread tastes better than key. Anyway, notice how I'm like really tall now. That's because my 23 cm cosplay shoes arrived! I am now Xavier's height. This is a great time to be alive. Ignore how my fuck ass hoodie has a paint stain, but let me show you something, chat. Anyway, my eyelashes were kinda PMO, so I also took them off. I think I look a lot better without them already. But we're not taking any more photos yet, because look at what I have! I'm pretty sure you're supposed to put these on before foundation, but I couldn't be bothered to redo everything. I also couldn't be bothered to watch a tutorial apparently, because I didn't know you were supposed to use something to dissolve the edges and not just rip them off. As you can tell, this is my first time using prosthetics. I redid the foundation for the chin anyway, and tried my best to blend it in. I don't know, maybe because I didn't dissolve the edges, it looked just kind of off. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than it looked off. Here's a comparison from before and after. Maybe it looks better from far away, I don't know. I just can't tell how I feel about it because it's not like it's uncomfortable, but I can't tell if it has potential or not. Since I have an underbite, I was worried it would make it look more obvious, but it didn't really. It's just, it didn't change me to be a beautiful hot guy either, so I don't know how to feel. It's just like an alternate version of me. I was already here, so I also put on the nose prosthetic. I still didn't know at this point that I was supposed to use an edge dissolver, so I just cut it off with scissors. My bad, chat. And if it didn't look bad before, it definitely looks bad now. The nose really didn't do anything other than make me look fake as hell. Like, it just made my normal nose a bit bigger, but it's not like it changed its position or anything. Since I had nothing more to lose, I put on some more heavy egg yourself for fun. Maybe it will distract me from the disasters out of my chin and nose. Here's me trying to convince myself it's not that bad, and failing. I'd like to say it looks better from far away, but my neck and face being two different colors is low-key terrifying. I didn't want to put foundation on my neck though because it might transfer to my white hoodie. Many of my clothes have fallen victim to foundation in the past. I'm like traumatized. I removed the chin first and re-added the foundation to see how it looks with just the nose. It literally just looks like me. I don't know what I was expecting, dude. I can't wait to take this off. Unfortunately though, I have a curse that whenever I'm recording, something always gets fucked up. So, guess who has stains on their face? I used the prosthetic cleaner they gave me, and I used the makeup wipes, so why is it not coming off? I'm like 99% sure this is because I put the glue on top of my foundation earlier. Don't do that, guys. I was really worried I'd be stained for the next few days actually, but I painstakingly managed to scrape it all off with a brush soaked in cleaner. So you know, that was really fun. On the bright side though, I got a really nice mirror selfie from before I put on the prosthetics. Is it a nice mirror selfie because I covered my face? Let's not think about that, guys. I wish Xavier was real. My focus True phone ruins the immersion, but I can't be bothered to edit it out. Let's just move on to the next one, guys. This is Xavier's spring outfit. It's actually kinda cute, so maybe I'll start wearing it when I'm not cosplaying. This time I'm obviously not becoming white, but I also feel like it's a waste to not use foundation because it isn't as annoying as I thought it'd be. So I'm just using it around my cheeks, then it can kinda act like highlighter. By the way, in case you were wondering where I got my stuff from, I got it using Dojagu, which is a third-party site that lets you buy things from Taobao since it doesn't ship to most countries. Taobao is basically like Chinese Amazon, and it's heaven for cosplayers, bro. Where else am I gonna get my 23cm cosplay shoes from? I also got my eyelashes from there, and my prosthetics if you think you can make them look good. I also got my eyeshadow palette, my eyeliners, my rings, and literally all my clothes. I'll put links in the description if you're interested. Obviously you still have to pay shipping, but I think it's worth it because other cosplay stuff in England at least is always really expensive for like no reason at all, or it just straight up doesn't exist. Like Taobao is the only place I've seen selling 23cm cosplay shoes, dude. Most things are resold from Taobao anyway, so I'd rather buy at the source. It's really easy, you just copy paste the Taobao link into Dojagu and it translates everything for you. If you sign up using my link, then you'll get some shipping coupons and I'll also get a bonus which supports me a lot. So if you're looking for cosplay stuff or just like Chinese clothes, beauty products in general, I really recommend buying with Dojagu. Thanks to the Dojagu team for sponsoring my video. Anyway, I wanted to try a bit more subtle makeup around the eyes because I feel like my horrible eyeliner skills ruin everything. Like, maybe I'll look manlier if I don't have really big eyeliner. I think it's worth a try anyway. One of these days, I'm just gonna completely give up on eyeliner, dude. I decided to finish the rest of the makeup with the wig on so I could better see what it looks like. I was basically done though, to be honest. So I just finished the lips and also attempted to add bottom lashes. They were kinda pissing me off though, so I gave up. We will not be adding top lashes this time. Here's me contemplating whether I like it or not. It just looks like another version of me. The cosplay was really fast to do though, so I can't really complain. It definitely looks a lot better than the last one at least. I wish I got a smaller size for the shirt or something though, because I'm pretty sure this is made for men. Like, people with long torsos. The front part isn't supposed to be buttoned up, but if I don't button it up, you'll be able to see my binder. And the straps are way too long for me. Anyway, I don't know how to feel about the eyes. I feel like they're too small now, but maybe that's just because I'm too used to having really big eyeliner. It doesn't look that bad though, so maybe I'll do this cosplay next time I go to a con. The clothes are pretty comfortable. Watch as the photos slowly get more and more deranged. This one is my favorite photo. Man, I love being tall. At the end, I tried making the eyes just a bit bigger, and I think I like this better. But I don't want to use red or white for the under eye anymore. I think it looks better with a more natural colour. Okay, the bar wasn't very high, but that's been my favourite cosplay so far. This next one I did, I low-key don't even want to talk about it, man. I wanted to try putting on the prosthetics properly this time, so I watched a video and learnt you could dissolve the edges. I think I might have been too rough with it still, cause I managed to rip off a part of the nose. How does that even happen, dude? Hopefully it's not that noticeable. I was hoping I'd only need a thin layer of foundation to blend it in with my skin. But, yeah, no, I needed full coverage for that shit. Yo, listen, I kept trying to put on more foundation so it would blend in, but I don't know what happened. It's like the foundation didn't want to stick to the prosthetic or something. Like, what is this? Luckily, the chin blended better, but like, my nose is right in the middle of my face, dude. I tried my best to make it look better with powder, but I don't know how well that went. Also, I don't really know what compelled me to do this, but this time I just did really big eyeliner. Actually, I think the reasoning was that the prosthetics would look less out of place if I had heavy makeup, so I copied some Xiaohongshu photos for this. Honestly though, hear me out, I don't think it looked that bad. It turned out pretty similar to the photos ? It's like the eye makeup was fine, but I just don't know if it suits my face. Anyway, then I put on the wig and it looked kind of worse. I ended up smoothing out the eggyosal. It was kind of still alright though, but then I put on the cardigan and it wasn't alright anymore. Seriously, what the hell is this? How come as soon as I put on the cardigan, it looks like shit? Is this the power of color theory, chat? Also, I don't think it was too noticeable on camera, but like the prosthetics blended so horribly, dude. Everything was horrible. I don't even want to show you the other photos. Let's just move on. Look, genuinely never using prosthetics again. At least not until I have both a professional makeup artist and the correct foundation shade, cause what the hell was that? Anyway, we only have one more cosplay to go now. Lumiere, yippee! I actually did this on the same day I did the last cosplay. That's the first time I've done 2 cosplay in one day. I think I'm getting faster, which is great. Because if I do cosplay faster, then it means more time to get to the con and less stress. I was kind of fucking around with the prosthetics earlier, but this time I was going for something I'd actually wear to a con. So not too natural, but not completely crazy as well. I'm like really trying my best to find out what goes well with my face features, but like, would it be crazy if I said I don't know what looks good sometimes? I feel like the difference between my light makeup and heavy makeup actually isn't that much. No, cause hear me out, it's like, you can just tell I'm wearing heavy makeup, that's it. I'm not like significantly prettier or anything. Am I just really bad at makeup, guys? I used to think people could shapeshift with makeup. When am I gonna shapeshift? When is it my turn to be a hot guy? I'm really annoyed because I'm sure my features would be good for a more feminine cosplay. But I don't want to be a girl. I want to be Xavier. I want to be a hot guy. Where's the fun in cosplaying my same gender? I want to be different. Maybe I could just cosplay a man with long hair, chat. Because I'm pretty sure I look better with long hair. Can I be Xavier with long hair? Today my eyes were really uneven, I don't know why. They're normally uneven anyway, but like today was extra uneven, and I don't think it was a makeup problem. I literally have a double eyelid, but only on one eye. The other eye has this weird ass 1.5 lid going on. I tried to fix it a bit through makeup, but there's only so much I can do, bro. I also tried to use double eyelid tape before, but for some reason it doesn't hold up my eyelid. Why? Also, I took off the bottom eyelashes later and wiped off some lipstick. I think the bottom eyelashes only look good when I'm right up in your face. Even then, it still looks too dark. Here's a picture of my back so I can imagine Xavier is real. Actually, he should stay fictional. There would be a lot of issues if he was real. Here's the mirror selfies for this time. It was getting a bit dark, chat. My bad. I'm just saying though, it's kinda crazy that I'm doing all this work just to find out that less makeup looks better on me. I'm also starting to realize something. I always think that being prettier in cosplay will make me happier, which I guess is kinda true. But I keep sacrificing my comfort and time to be pretty, which is not it, gang. What's funny is that I think I literally look better when I'm comfortable as well. You know what the best con I went to was? It was a con where I did my makeup in 15 minutes and just showed up without worrying about it. It's really funny because I think on a daily basis I'm not that worried about my looks, but when it comes to cosplay I get really insecure ? Gang, I think social media is the problem. I gotta stop looking at xiaohongshu baddies. They're totally photoshopped, dude. From now on, I'm gonna prioritize comfort over being pretty. So here's a comfort rating for every cosplay I did today, or more accurately the clothes. I'm only rating the clothes. For this one, I give the outfit 8 out of 10. It's pretty comfortable. Obviously, the makeup for this kinda ruined it, but I think it would look pretty good if I did it normally. For this, I give the outfit 9 out of 10. I tend to get hot in cosplay, so this is nice because it's just a thin shirt, basically. I think I'll try do this for the con in summer. For this, I give the outfit 6 out of 10 comfort. I like the outfit normally, but it's really tight when I have shoulder pads on. It's also really hot. Maybe it'll be better if I try wearing it without shoulder pads. For this, I give the outfit 5 out of 10 comfort. This shit was not made for people with organs. It's really sad because this cosplay is one of my favorites and I really like it, but you know what else I like? Being able to breathe. Maybe it'd be better if I try wearing this one without shoulder pads too. As for the makeup, I will no longer be using eyelashes, and I might not use face tape anymore, I don't know. I kinda want to be tall though, and surprisingly the shoes aren't as uncomfortable as I thought. Maybe I'll just bring a spare pair of trainers. If you want these or you want any cosplay stuff in general, like clothes, remember to use the link in my description to get shipping coupons for Dojaku. This is probably gonna be my last video for like 2 months. I mean, it's not that different from my normal posting schedule. But this time I have exams, and I'd rather not fail my A-levels, guys. Meanwhile though, me and Kuni are holding a DCIYs, yippee! You can check that out by joining my Discord server, which is also in the description. Okay, goodbye.